Alright, y'all. Welcome back to the Chit Show. Unless it's your first time, in which case, welcome. Wee bit of change. I've been working on this thing without the video up because I forgot to charge the phone. We're going to try to maybe keep it PC. I don't know how well it's going to work. Because I want YouTube to show this to more people. But it may wind up that me keeping it clean don't change nothing, so we'll go right back to my old ways. Anywho, we got her up in there, got her mostly installed, figured out that the one connector is mostly wires that I ain't gonna use, so it would have been nice if they just sort of consolidated that so I could have left the connector off. The rooster screaming back there, ignore him. Yeah, all these wires probably ain't gonna use. White one's something magnet, pink one's something, light blue one's burnout, which I think I'm gonna have to swap for the blue one right there. I gotta go look at the picture. So let's run out here real quick. I'm surprised this thing's not deteriorated. It's been sitting here through the rain. So burnout, 12 volt, activate, light blue, because we're gonna be running on that circuit for the two-step instead of the launch control. Because not too sure on how to work the launch control. We're not going to cut any of these wires neither. Case and I want to swap it out for the launch control. I already got most of this wired up. I just got to ghetto some of the wires together so I can make it work. That's going to be radioless for a little while, but that's besides the point. I got the red one hooked into the switch for the flux capacitor. You got the beast mode for the two-step. This is the fuel pump, and the radio I got a fourth switch coming for because I like being stupid. It's fun. Okay, that's that wire. So where's this thing looped up? Oh, right there. Okay, so that goes down there. These wires all have to get tied off. We got her hooked up here. I got me a 90-degree. Not sure if you can see it up there and all that mess, but there's a 90-degree 232 connector on there. Let's just see if I can't shed some light on this situation. You can kind of see it right through there. That shiny thing, you can kind of somewhat see it. Anywho, it's not important. It's just a 90-degree connector up in there. Come on, focus. There you go. Yeah, just 90-degree. It barely fits in there. We get that coming out to this one, which was supplied with the MSD box. We got that going to this adapter, which turns it from 232 into USB. But this computer is pretty old, so it might have the 232 on it. This is my shop computer. I mean, look at those. Those aren't the really old ports though. Really old ports are back here. Push this, pull this. I don't think that's a 232. Yeah, we do have the plug-in right here. Yeah, no, that's not a 232. This is like a 9-pin or something. That one's a 15 or so, probably. It's got the extra row on her. So we did have to buy the connector, but almost didn't. Anyway. But yeah, we got all that. What's this one? Well, son of a bitch, Clyde. I guess I didn't need that adapter after all. Because this ancient computer, it's police surplus. But this thing is pretty old. So I guess I didn't need it. Ain't no point to find out now. I already bought the adapter. So we'll trust the USB because I've already done that. Hang on, we're going to open up the software here. So we're going to F4 and unmute it. Then we're going to open this because it's pretty entertaining when you open it. It makes burnout noises. Anyway. It's a pretty long intro too. Is that light blue? No, that's gray. I'm colorblind. I am going to need the gray one though because that one goes to the tech. I also found out I didn't need to do all that wire and stuff because I had a 4-pin module, which the MSD can compensate with. But whatevers. Okay, so that rat's nest is up here now. Power to that. I got power to the burnout box. Still need to put a ground source to that. Whoop. Now you can see. So I got power to the MSD. I got power to the two-step. I still need power to the fuel pump so this damn thing can run. But I think we're about to take care of that real quick. These are my wonderful grounds. I think this is the only good one. So I'm just going to daisy chain a whole bunch of connectors to this and run it off of one little wire. Because all these do is control the lighting. There's nothing special about them. I do need to put a relay in for the fuel pump because I am going bigger. I got one of those on their way. But we'll figure that out when we get there. So I got to put in the boost sensor, which we'll be doing here in this video, and hopefully be getting her fired too. I just got to I gotta remember where I put my crimpers, or we'll be doing this a stupid way, which I kind of think we'll be doing this a stupid way, but hey, because I think I took them to the shop, whatever. So let's find the stuff we need and get to going. Alright, well, so figure, couldn't find no wire, so took the old fuel pump harness that I'd never used. This can go in the garbage. Cut these off at the line, and we'll just do it that way, I guess. Something. That'd be great if this thing would stand on its own. Cool, we now have our wiring. Let's see. Nope, I did these ones the stupid way too. So, looks like we're doing it the stupid way. Meant. Hang on. Alright, well luckily I went digging through the D and I found my El Junco Walmart crimper cutters. So, we're going to be using these to go against everything that I preach and stand for. And we're going to use Scotch locks on this son of a bitch. Because I just want to get her going now. Because weather's about done being nice. Next week it is going to suck here in Ohio. So Mother Nature is done being nice, and she's gonna be a bitch again next week. So we're gonna just try to get her going again. So that way I can take this to the shop and have it be nice and heated while I do this. Also, I have no idea how I'm holding the phone while I'm in here doing stuff. I gotta get like I say every fucking video, I gotta get a GoPro or something where I can just mount my phone to me and do it that way. But instead of that, we're gonna be having a bunch of jump cuts and pauses and stuff while I try to do this interior work. So, and after a wee bit of being stupid, this is what we done come up with for the grounds. I got that grounded over here to this screw where the turn signals are grounded at, and then I got all these daisy chained together with the damn Scotch locks. So let's slap her together, make her work again, and see if we can't do nothing. Because this just controls the lights inside the switch. This don't do nothing. Alright, and just like that, we have the latest fire hazard of 2022. We also blew my, I guess I homemade a fuse, because I got pissed at it. So we popped that fucker. So we went out to the Monty and we pulled the AC fuse because it's gonna get 20 degrees. And what do you need an AC compressor for? Just to keep the windshield clean? Crack a window. That's what you gotta do in this thing. It ain't got no air conditioning. Fuck it. Oh wow, that fits so much better than my cobble job. Would you look at that? And pop the cover back on. Even though it doesn't matter because there's exposed wires everywhere beneath it. Safety. So it's gonna gently there we go, pull these wires through, pull these wires, yeah, go, there we go. Then we're gonna take this, stuff this exposed ground wire, take the Scotch lock off, take that exposed ground wire, stuff it in the back with all the power wires, which only one of is fused, Now we're gonna slap all these in. Okay. For some reason, that one has constant power. Don't know why. You see? Yeah, you can see the blue on the screen. Okay. What time is it? It's 4:38. So all that should be good enough for now. So let's take our magical adapter to go from eighth to quarter for the MSD. And go up here. And this gets... Can you look through the wires? How about you stay there? Move fire extinguisher. You might be needed here shortly, we'll see. Okay, that works. Then we'll stuff a rag back behind the screen. And then the rag's gonna push everything around. So you'll just have to believe me if you can't see me that I'm hooking all this up. Slap this in here, so that way the map has an accurate read. Let me guess. No, battery's not completely dead. This thing might start. Okay, and now we're gonna take this, and we're gonna force this plug in again because it doesn't like to plug in. Oh, it was just cold last time then. It's always cold. Don't ask questions. Yeah, all that's attached. So just hide the mess. Stuff it in your closet so your mom doesn't see. Okay, so unhook this because this is in the tangled mess. Take all these wires. Still tangled. I'm laying on half of them. It's going great. Alright, wind these up. And then grab the zip tie that you didn't bring with you because you forgot it. And just sort of out of sight, out of mind. Oh, this is still tangled. What the hell? Okay. Okay. And then hook up the ancient connector. Of course, they're both screw ends, so you can't actually lock them together because full send. Oh, alright. So let's go back down to the hood and show you what I done did before. And then we'll hook the confuser up. Show you this program. I think I still have a wire to hook up under here too. Let me grab a 1/2 inch wrench. It's not that big a wire, it's just that big a bolt. That's a 7/16. Okay, it's a dyslexic half. 13, close enough. Either way, the numbers equal 5. If you do your math right. So distributor hold down. You come this way. I guess I should flip that over and show you what I done did. That bolt goes over there. That bolt will fit with enough force. Okay, so ignore this is a Summit. Treat it like a GM. Apparently the module that was here would have worked, and there's a different picture you can use, but black goes to the minus, orange goes to the plus. This wire, which goes right there, just kind of grounds to the middle. It comes sheathed, so there's nothing to do there. And then you just, I did lock this, right? Yeah. Okay. And then this wire goes over here. This thing locks in, so you can't see that little hole right over there, right there. Little notch. That's how this thing locks in. Of course, I took the whole, oh, that moves pretty nicely still. Sweet. I know how we're gonna hold this down too. Yeah, there's enough wedge room there. Just spit shine that a bit. Yeah, no, there's not. Yeah, we'll figure something out. So I'm gonna go put all this together. Oh, vacuum line too. That thing's got to get run. We'll just run it wherever for now. Just loop it up until I find a home for it. Because, yeah, I just want to get this thing fired again. So, go through, do that, and get back with you. Alright, well, with enough spit she'll fit. I just kind of cut the end of the loop there, and I'm too lazy to make a new wire. Fucking make it work. So we're going to wrap this around the distributor a couple times to make sure it don't get into the belt and fuck me. Yeah, so much for being PC. Anywho, so I'll slap this back in and we'll make her work. Alright, well, I found some of this shit in the garage. I don't know what it is. It's sleeving wire up 3/4 by 6. I bought it at some point, I guess. It made it look a whole lot more professional in there. Got all the wires coming up in there. Ignore these loose ones, especially this one because it's a hot wire. Just let's forget about that. Might reattach it too because that one already goes to the tack. So we got all that in. So now I just got to grab a screwdriver, put the top back down, and then we can put the intake back on with the new gasket, and see if she'll run. See if we can't get her done, I guess. There's the cable guy. Is that me? Get her done. Just kidding. No, that ain't me. Either, anywho. What do you want to talk about? What you thinking about? Niet. Come on. Oh, let me guess. This one got trapped under. Yep. Alright, so this one's got to go back through here. Yep, that one got spun stuck. Alright, now we should be good. So that one, if you go across, it makes this process easier. Kind of like torquing lug nuts. A little bit, kind of, maybe. I don't know. Okay, that one's on. Last one's always the biggest pain. Alright, I'd say we're on there. I don't think you saw any of that. I'll see in editing. If you didn't, well, I'll just delete this whole part. Let's start fresh. So we got all that done. Now, take your timing light, uncoil the wires. Red to red, black to black. The red fell off. Might as well just keep untangling for now. Somebody's getting after it. Okay, so that's untangled enough. Cilantro 1. Red to red, black's still on black. Damn it. Okay, that goes around there. This comes into my hand. Probably gonna have to hook the battery charger up, knowing my luck. So that's gonna make this process take even longer. Plug her back in. Let's go put the intake on. Okay, this thing still works. It's been sitting in the truck box for a while. I was dealing with timing issues, trying to get it tuned in. I gave up and started doing it by ear. Discovered that 14 without VAC Advanced Mech was still hooked up. Was about the best option I had without grenading a motor, but it had a little bit more power than when I was sitting at 10. So, put this nice new rubber gasket on. Hope it holds. It might just blow out, but I don't know. We'll see. Come over here to the mess. There's a battery charger from the 80s that I use. We'll grab the hat. Oh, for those wondering, that's the part number for this hat. If you want to do this yourself, that's exhaust pipe. That's eBay adapter. That's exhaust pipe. Those are all eBay hoses. So there is a blow-off valve that I bought. They used to go here, but I like the stews more than the so I went with the or I didn't go with the I went with the stews. I guess that's how I'd say it. I don't know. But we're gonna tighten her down. Tighten that clamp down. Make sure the gasket still hasn't moved. I don't think it has. Doesn't feel like it. So, crank that thing down to German spec, gluten tight. Pull my random battery wrench out of my pocket. Which one? Ah, this one. 810 Hazard Frauds Pittsburgh. Works great for batteries and these clamps, because these clamps are all 810. There's an 11, I think, because I had to get that one from Summit in a pinch. Ooh, that exhaust gets a wee bit hot. Melted all the coating off. I mean, that sensor that's right behind it only reads 1200, so what's the worst that could happen? Okay, I'll go through, make sure everything else is tight. That one's obviously tight. She bent sidewards. That one's tight. Ah, there's the 11. And I can't check that one. 11's right there. So, ain't nothing left but to start her up and throw a little timing at her. See if I can't do this process with uno hando, or however you say that in Espanolo. I'm going to get burritos tonight because I purchased, and I'm celebrating. I got me a Bronco. Densai Bronco. Big body Bronco. Oh, I need keys. And I gotta pull the application up. Okay, so let's run through this. Ooh, we're sitting at 11.9 volts. This might not work. Okay. So we got the keys. Stick the keys in there. Turn on. Cool, fuel pump still works. I don't hear any fuel hitting the ground. It's a good thing because I didn't open the system yet. Alright, so how do I do this? View, boost curve, view, run curve. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty simple. It's got these little points that you drag. Oh, you gotta double click them, sorry. This touchpad's garbage. But it's pretty basic stuff. 0, I'm pulling 12 out of it, which probably won't work. I have no idea how much I have in it. And then over here you got your pressures and stuff, what it's reading. It's saying the battery's sitting at 11.1, so she ain't gonna start. But we got the boost curve, spark test, alerts. We got PSI sensor, cylinder count, one step, which is something. I think that's low cutoff, 800. I don't know. Launch we're not using. We're using burnout. We're putting the max rev at 4,000. Burnout 2,000. I wish I could set it lower to like 15, but it won't let me. So let's see if she'll start. And then we got the, sorry, squirrel. We got the PSI set. It's gonna pull 16 degrees at 7 PSI just to keep it safe until I can get this thing on a dyno. But let's go make sure everything is out the way and start her up. Yeah, it looks like not too much stuff will get torn up. So let's see if I can fire it. Oh, important. Floppy. Okay, that's a kind of important thing to hook up, especially if I want to test the two-step. Okay, so there, we have throttle again. Okay, now after chasing 16 squirrels, we can finally get this thing and pump her dump to throttle. Battery 18 volts. In what world? Alright, we're pulling too much timing. So we're gonna come in here. We're just gonna zero this out. I have no idea how much timing I have in it, which is probably why I should zero it so I can figure out where I'm setting it. Anyway. Alright, we're either gonna have to ether it, a little Cosby sauce, or even then I don't use Cosby sauce, I use brake clean. Or, you know what, we'll just put the charger on it. This thing's been through hell and back. I'm honestly surprised it still works. Come on. Get off my jack. It's falling off and barn and stuff. It's ridiculous. Alright, well, we got it hooked up. Automatic don't work. Maintainer don't work. I don't think 24 volt works, but I don't have nothing here that's 24 volt. 20 amp don't work. Deep cycle don't work. Gel cycle don't work. So we have 10 amps. That's the most juice we can give her. If I get bored of this, I'll grab a backup. I'll grab the jumper cables and just jump it. But I don't want to do that. So let's go see what she's running at. I could probably shut off the massive fuel pump draw while I'm at it. Then we're sitting at 12 volts as opposed to, what, 11.5? Yeah, 11.5. So let's see if she'll fire now. Setup has not been saved. Save it now? No. We are going to give her a wee bit more timing. That is a funny smell. I wonder what's catching on fire. It's outside the truck, whatever it is. I don't know. Okay. Let's try this again. And she did. So, you gonna leave her shut off. That light doesn't work. That light works. That light works. And it reeks like gas. Whoo, she running a wee bit rich. It doesn't have a choke. I kind of took that off when I rebuilt the carbonator to make it do what I wanted. I gotta see if I can't find some starting fluid or starch bastard or something. Now we're gonna clean her out. I found some carbonator cleaner. It's been charging for about 20 seconds, which should be long enough. Or, well, at least to the point where I don't care. And I played with the distributor. She got to be 1.5 miles rich. See what that says. See if I can't find my jumper cables while I'm at it. I haven't used those in a minute. Come on, think. I might say 20 still. I don't know if it's made it that far. Come on. Come on. It ain't made it that far yet. Okay. So, either I can wait, or I can dig and find my jumpers, which I think we're going to dig and find the jumpers. So, again, hang on a minute. Alright, couldn't find the jumpers, so instead of that, we're just going to play with the distributor and keep cranking it. Oh, might help if I turn the box on. Wow, that's amazing how much that helped. Way too much timing. Yeah, Joe Biden it a little. Okay. How about now? Unhappy, but it fires. Okay, more timing. I'm also gonna go slam the door shut on the other side. Okay. Or less. Or Joe Biden in it. Okay, I probably threw about 4 more Joe Bidens in it. Good enough. Okay, back the walk. Alright. See if that many Bidens helped. That sounds like it did. I'm gonna put you down here for a minute. Put you on the floor so you can feel the car shake, truck shake, whatever. Gotta let it charge some more. 11 volts. Whew, that MSD box pulls a lot of power. Anyway, let's go back through this a wee bit. Ugh, 8 volts on the battery. Yeesh. So, rev launch, rev max, rev burn, stats. Ooh, what's that one? Open. There we go. Stat 1. Looks like we can scan. Oh, whoa, way too far. Oh, that's right. This thing is very slow when you're not hooked to the box. Cool. Screen's messed up. Probably just needs calibrated. Okay. No product connected. Alright. So. What are we at? 12.4. Now let's hook the product back up. At least. So, we're going to go in here. To port. Alright, so I restarted the application and I realized I did a stupido. I did change the graph, so we're going to go back in here and rechange it back to 0. But what we forgot to do was hit the transfer, PC to MSD, all data, and now it'll rewrite the box, which means I shouldn't be pulling 12 degrees out while cranking, which means it should fire this time. Wow. Let's look at the gauges while it's doing this, what do you say? So 29 degrees, 0 RPM, 7.5 PSI. False. Try 0. Unless you're counting atmospheric, in which is 14. Either way, you're wrong. So I'll let this write. It takes a little bit. Pressure 750, boost 17. That don't make no sense. Now we can actually take this out. Okay. So we're gonna take the 2.3 out at 4,000, and we're going to transfer this again. We're going to transfer user data because it should go a little quicker and it should just be the graph. It's getting dark out. Alright, so once we get it fired, we got to remember to turn the fuel pump back on, or else it's going to get very upset because, you know, it kind of needs fuel to run. So let's try this again. We have so many Joe Bidens in it right now. Let's try this. Alright, you're going back onto flirt while I play with these switches and buttons and stuff up here. Stay. Okay. Stay. Alright, we're gonna go play with the distributor a little. Take some Joe Bidens out. Put it roughly where it was before, because we shouldn't be pulling 12 degrees out, which would be negativing our timing. Or whatever. It'd be ATDC instead of before, but wouldn't that, whatever. So let's try this again. Let's turn the flashlight on here in a minute. Nope. Alright, let's move it again. She doesn't like the cold because she don't got a choke. So we're gonna squeak her close enough. Make sure all the boots are on. That would be an issue. 7 wasn't firing. Wonder how long it's been not firing for. Wonder if that just happened or if it's been running like that. Either way, it's not good. Alright, we're gonna give this one last shot. See if we can't make some sort of magic happen. Well, let's see what we can do, I guess. We got fuel in the carb. Okay. Alright. Timing is still out. Can't exactly check it from inside the truck with... That was a weird noise. That was like a buzzing. I don't know what that was. There's nothing out here that should do that. Maybe if I just shake this hard enough, it'll kickstart itself. I don't know. Let's try that position. Need to get me a bigger battery charger too. How much stuff I play with around here. Yeah. Ooh. For some reason it randomly kicks back. Nope. Guess we'll try again next time. Put the battery tender on it for a while. Man, I was really hoping I could get it fired. I don't remember where this was. Probably pull up a picture, duh, from when it was running. Or, you know, like, I don't know, a couple days ago. They literally just cracked the distributor free today. Luckily with these YouTube videos, I got a lot of videos and pictures of where this damn thing used to be. Come on, rotate, other phone. I got two phones, one for the whatever he says and the other for the other thing he says. I don't know. I'm not Kevin Gates. I'm Kevin Fence. Okay, we'll play this one. Look, you're watching a YouTube video and a YouTube video. Wow. So it looks like it was damn near straight ahead, honestly. Let's go see if we can't replicate that. YouTubeception. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna climb up here. And we're gonna hold this one for comparison. It's looking like we were a bit more out than that. All I gotta do is get it close enough to fire. That's all I gotta do. So I can just set the base timing and be done with it. You know what? We'll take this off too. And lay this to the side. Give her a little bit of Cosby. There is fuel getting to the carb. Now that she's flooded righteously with maybe the correct amount of timing, I don't know. Oh, my computer shut off. That's nice. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, we had a little bit of life there. Okay, let's see if I can't fire and keep her lit now. Sitting at barely enough voltage to do anything with. Damn it! Are we flooding the motor? Are we building pressure in the fuel system at least? Yeah, we got pressure. About 5 pounds. That's normal. So what is your major malfunction, Private Pile? Do you not like the ground? Should we tighten the ground up some? or just run another ground wire? Is that your problem? What is your Delio Reno here? I mean, that ground doesn't look happy, I'll tell you that much. So let's try that. I think that'll be a good enough ground. This is a really long video. This is gonna take a while to edit. Or I'll just throw it up on YubTubs. Either way. See if it'll fire now. It's got possibly a better ground. Shut the fuel off. Oh. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, almost. I got like one more crank left in her. Ugh, son of a bitch. We are this close to getting it. Ether. A little Cosby sauce. A little more of a lot of Cosby sauce. If it backfires through the carb, I'm gonna need a new truck. Alright, 12.1 volts. Because fuck it. Try this again. Fucking start, you bitch. Fuck. Oh, we're gonna have to give up on her for today. Son of a bitch. Oh well. Fuck. Put the battery tender on it and we'll call it a day. Other than that, remember I got the Facebook group for the Turbo 351 M400s. I'm gonna be doing probably more with that when I get the Bronco going. That thing's gonna be getting a turbo too. But outside of that, keep it in mint and full sends only, bud.